Apparently it's that bad. Shoot. Apparently I got ADHD. Man, why is your flame so tall? Trying to burn me alive. All right, I'm going to start. I need a trash can in here. There's a trash can here, love. All right. Now I need a napkin. All right, this is going to be the book collection that I have so far, that I have studied, that has been brought to me through my near-death experience. After my near-death experience I had 3 years ago, when I have researched into the soul, spirit, God, the afterlife, extraterrestrials, anything like that, consciousness. These are books that I have been led to, and that has helped me in some way, shape, or form solidify what I was studying or what happened to me in my near-death experience. So I'll get onto it, and I'll start from the books that I have up here on my desk, and then I'll go through the books that I have underneath my desk. And this is only some of the books. I still need a lot of books. There's, a lot of books that I need. But this is kind of going to be a long one, I think. So I'll go ahead and get started. And the first book we have, this is kind of going to be a long one because I have to show it on TikTok, on here, and on YouTube. But then I'm going to talk a little bit about each book probably too. And the first book is this right here. And this book is The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ by Levi. These are the contents. I'll show the contents on here as well. I can't see. Go ahead and show the contents. I'm just going to show the contents of this one. Some of the other books I got are just too long to show the contents on those. So I'll just show the contents on this one. But it's a pretty amazing book. This is a book that apparently, if I'm not mistaken, was channeled. Christ consciousness was channeled through Levi. And this was a book that he wrote about it. Next book. The Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean by Maurice Dorel. Here's the back of the book. If you have any questions about these books, let me know. Ask away. Get all three of these out at one time. Oh, my elbow is still sore. Here's the first one. The back of the book. Okay. Second one. Y'all can probably see this video and these books better on YouTube. All right, that's those three. Y'all have any questions about these books, or if y'all have read these books, let me know what y'all think about them. And if you notice, a lot of the books that I have, I do have a few that are hard covers, but a majority of the books that I have are paperback. But there's a reason why I have paperback. It's because everybody who reads or likes books likes to collect the hardcovers. They look better, they're more durable, they last longer, things like that. And yes, they are a little bit more expensive. Some of them a lot more expensive than the paper copies, but believe it or not, there are some paper copies of books that are more expensive than hardcovers. So there are some, but the reason that I have paperback books is because to me they're like the underdog of the book world. You know, they're like the underdog of the book world, and I'm all for the underdog. That's the reason why I have paper copies. And plus, they are cheaper. Some of them. Some of them are cheaper. But that's the reason why I have them. Oh, I'm making a mess. Whatever. I'll fix it in a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm having some technical difficulties here. And some of these books that I'm going to show, some people are not going to agree with them. Especially the people that are religious. There are some books that I'm going to show that some people are just not going to agree with. But you know what? That's okay. It's not your collection. This one is a leather-bound book. You can love it or hate it. Now this one is a two-volume set. Let me get them. Try to get them out of the book. This is a two-volume set that I have here. This is volume 1, The Second Coming of Christ, The Resurrection of the Christ Within You. I'm only going to show the first volume of it. That's it, because it's holding up the rest of the books that's on my desk right now that I showed y'all a minute ago. Now I'll show the books that I have sitting here before I make my way down under the desk. This one, I love this book. I absolutely love this book. It's an amazing little book. It's an amazing little book. Most of all these books came from Amazon. If you're interested in them, just get on Amazon and look them up. But just know that there are many different versions, many different publishers, many different authors of these books. So if you're looking for a certain one, Zohar, no, I don't have that one. I need to get it. That's one of the ones I have saved still that I need to get. Well, there ain't nothing on the back of this one. Of course, this is an amazing book. This is a very amazing book, especially if you're into studying about God. This is an amazing book. I recommend it. I recommend all these books, though. Make sure to like the live and share the live, please. Make sure to like and share. If you're curious about any of the books, ask. This book here, too, is pretty amazing considering that it has a lot of things that are not in the Bible anymore. Hence the title, Lost Books of the Bible, Great Rejected Text. And this is some of the things that it has in it that are not in the Bible. These are some of the books that are not in the Bible no more. It's a pretty healthy book, as you can see. Here's some of the things that it has in it. It's not in the Bible no more. Not in the King James Bible anyways. All right, so that's the books that I have up here on the desk. I'm going to move down now to the books I have underneath here. I'll start with these so I can go ahead and I need to move them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. Zechariah Stitchin. The series of them. I think it's a 7-book series. I'm pretty sure you can pause the live if you want to see the books better or read them. I'm just kind of going through it fast because there's a lot of books to go over, and I don't want to make a 2-part video. Oh, I didn't show this one on here. So, pretty sure y'all can pause it. If not, just comment on there and ask about a specific book if you want to. And I'll get back to you on the book and details about it, the author, contents, all that good stuff. The last one, The End of Days. All right, I'll get those out of the way real quick. Go ahead and get started on the books down below. First off, it's this one. They have a one that's 120, one that's 120, 20 book Apocrypha, and I want to get that. Do y'all ever smell y'all's books? Have y'all ever done that? Smell books? Man, I love the way books smell. What do y'all like the way books smell? I love the way books smell. They need to turn that into a candle. All right, there's that one. Next is this one. Dead Sea Scrolls Bible. Now, these books right here, not a lot of people are going to agree with, but you know what? You don't have to agree with them. There's a reason why I have them. There's a reason why I have these books. And these books have to do with demons, demonology, or witchcraft. Or magic, even. You want to say it like that? Magic with a K, not with a C. That's what you want to say. And this one. You know, I've been seeing a couple of different videos. I've seen 2 now, and I've commented on both of them. And it says Satanist's last words before dying, or whatever. And on both the videos, it had Aleister Crowley was the first one. And it's like Satanist's last words before dying. Well, Aleister Crowley, you see that name right there? Aleister Crowley. That's Aleister Crowley's name right there. Aleister Crowley wasn't a Satanist. I mean, a lot of people might think he was because of the things that Aleister Crowley was into and doing, but Aleister Crowley was not a Satanist. And a lot of people say that he started his own cult. And if you want to call it a cult, you can call it a cult, but just like there's a lot of religions that people follow that. People could call them a cult too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people could call any religion a cult if you get to thinking about it. But hey, to each his own. But Aleister Crowley started his own religion. Some people say it was a cult or call it a cult. But he started his own religion. Or he influenced a religion. Mm-hmm. Like I said, if you're curious about these books, reach out to me or screenshot them, however, and then you can search them up. This is a very good book. Very, very, very good book. Very informational book. Very informational book about God. Very informational book about God. I know y'all probably can't read the back of these, but like I said, if you have any questions about them, reach out to me or screenshot them and look them up. This is a 2-part book also. And I'll go ahead and show both of these. This is a 2-part, very, very healthy book. This is a 2-part. I'll go ahead and show both of these. If you want to do some studying into the occult or things that have been hidden from you, I recommend you find you a copy of this book right here. I prefer this copy of the book, but apparently they're all the same. But I just like the way this copy looks. Very healthy book as well. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in this book. A lot of good stuff in this book right here. A lot of good stuff in that book. And I do have 4 books in my collection that I got from TikTok for free that they sent me to promote. Different companies sent me to promote for them. I'll be showing them as well. This is not one of them, but I'll tell y'all when I'm to those books. Matter of fact, the one next to this one is one of them. This one I got for free from TikTok. It's the Shadow Work Journal. I got this from free from TikTok. Now go ahead and check into it. Get you a copy of it. Some people say this is demonic, but you know what? If they want to believe it's demonic, they can believe it's demonic. You can believe whatever you want to. You can create whatever you want to. I recommend you find you one of these books right here. There's several different versions of this book that I want. This is just the one at the time that I was able to get my hands on. So it's the one at the time I was able to get my hands on. There's actually a different version of this that I want. And this is the Ethiopian Bible. Or some of the books from the Ethiopian Bible. That's some of what's in this book. This book, I could only find it at the time in hardcover. Signs and symbols. At the time, I could only find this book in hardcover. They did not have it in paperback. Or I would have gotten it. Then, of course, my absolutely gorgeous wife got me this book here. I'd been wanting this book for a really long time. And my beautiful wife got it for me. My beautiful wife gave me this book. Here's the back of it. Y'all have the Hearth book? Know anything about it? It's an amazing book. I'll tell you. The Hearth book is an amazing book. Full of all kinds of good information in it. I recommend y'all pick y'all up a copy of it. There's a book about near-death experiences. Here is 2 more books that I got off of TikTok for free. The first one is this one. That's the back. I ain't got nothing on the back. This was the first one. And this is the second one. Nothing on the back of it. I am, because I am. And then here is another amazing book. Amazing book. Journey of the Souls, Case Study of Life Between Lives. I recommend you pick you up a copy of it if you don't have it. Amazing book. Amazing book. And of course, can't have book collection without having Eric Von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods. Can't have book collection without having Chariots of the Gods. What kind of book collection would I have if I didn't have Chariots of the Gods? Huh? What kind of book collection would this be? If I didn't have Chariots of the Gods, what kind of collection would this be? Now, here is a pretty healthy book. It's an amazing book full of all kinds of occult knowledge. All kinds of occult knowledge. Recommend y'all pick y'all up a copy. This is about a $60 book. But if you can, pick you up a copy of it. It's an amazing book. This is a hard copy. It's an amazing book. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It does have color pictures. Some of them in there. Anyway, but amazing book. Pick you up a copy if you can ever get a hold of it. It's The Golden Dawn. Golden Dawn. Oh, it's a heavy book. Another hard copy. This is crazy. It used to have a sticker right here. It came from a college or something. I bought this off of. Y'all hear that? It's like some kind of buzzing. Shut up, bud. Anyway, this came from a college, and the crazy thing is, I bought this off of Amazon. I bought this off of Amazon. It's supposed to be new, but they sent it to me, and it had a sticker from a college, and then on the top of it, it says discarded. I wonder why. But this is the book. The Spirit Book, the Encyclopedia of Clairvoyance, Channeling, and Spirit Communication. Why did I yell? Why are you hollering? But this is it. The Spirit Book. That's that one. Then, of course, some more Zachariah Stitchin. And plus, I am going to make a video on Anunnaki eventually. I sure am. I just haven't got around to it yet. This is another hard copy. And then here is another little book that I got off of got for free off of TikTok. This one I got for free off of TikTok. Mm-hmm. And then this is a 3-book collection. But as I did with the, if I can get one of them out, as I did with the Second Coming of Christ, the Resurrection Within, I'm only going to show one copy or one of the books. But this is like $130 book. I have the 3-volume set, but this is like $130 book collection. But this is The Complete Mystical Records of Dr. John Dee. Conversations with Angels. The Complete Mystical Records of Dr. John Dee. Conversations with Angels. And if you flip through this book, you'll notice like the shadowed areas on the books, on the pages, and that was because these are copied directly from his works. So like it has all the original, the footnotes and everything in this books. So beautiful books. They do make a hard copy, but like I say, I'm all for the Underdog, and the Underdog is the paper copies, so that's what I go for. I go for the paper copies. Okay. Now let me go back down here and start and work my way back again. This one, my beautiful wife got for me. Amazing book right there, y'all. Y'all know about Marcus Aurelius? This is called, where in the heck? It's right there in the Feather Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. Get over there like I told you. It's another book that talks about, from another publisher that talks about the Anunnaki. This is a fascinating, it's a 3-in-1 book collection deal, whatever you want to call it. But I love this book. I'm gonna call it one book. But I love this book. Oh, it's bent. This one, I've showed this one before, and for some reason my camera had a hard time picking it up. I don't know why. Maybe it just didn't want to show this book. Maybe it just didn't want to show this book. Whatever that buzz is big. It's outside though. I think. I hope it's outside. I have books like this because I'm not just into the Bible or, one aspect of myth or things like that. I study everything. Every myth, or however you want to call it. I study it all. This comes from MUFON. I don't know if you know who MUFON is, but MUFON stands for Mutual UFO Network. Is what it stands for. And this talks about different kind of aliens and what they look like and what they do and all that kind of stuff like that. That's what that talks about. The Men in Black. That's what that book talks about. I've already seen one copy of this that I showed at the very first of this video, but this is just a different copy of it. Pretty healthy little book. I just showed y'all a Celtic mythology book. There's a Greek. This is Greek mythology. I'm all into this stuff because I believe in some way, shape, or form it's all connected. But a lot of people don't study or research it, so they never make the connections. Why wouldn't I have Nostradamus? Why wouldn't I have Nostradamus? Complete prophecies for the future. Why wouldn't I have that? Why wouldn't I have Nostradamus? Complete prophecies for the future. Why not? Look, right there on this side. Camera don't really pick it up good. Nostradamus, complete prophecies for the future. Star ancestors. Project Soul. I recommend y'all pick y'all. Dang, what was that I just said? I recommend y'all pick y'all up a copy of this book today. Autobiography of a Yogi. Pick you up a copy of this book today. Today. Pick you up a copy of it today. Go ahead and start reading it, bad booger. Yeah. Gotta have a book on numerology. Why wouldn't I have a book on numerology? Come on. Why wouldn't I have a book on numerology? Why would I not have a book on numerology? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And the same reason, why wouldn't I have a book on lucid dreaming? Why wouldn't I have a book on lucid dreaming? Why wouldn't I? Don't you? You ain't got a book on lucid dreaming? Well, maybe you need to get you a book on lucid dreaming. I love lucid dreaming. Who wouldn't like to lucid dream? Who wouldn't like to go into an alternate dimension while they're sleeping? Come on now. The Field. Move your fat finger. I think this is like one of the first books that I've ever gotten in my collection. I think. Quit moving, ruler. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, I've got to follow it up with some Aristotle. Got to follow it up with some Aristotle. I need some of them Plato books, though, is what I need. I ain't got none in my collection. Ain't got no Plato books in my collection. Physics of Consciousness. I'm pretty positive y'all have seen this book before. Talked about it in my last video, the Akashic Records. Yep, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my last live. The Akashic Records. Gotta have a little. I'm starting to sweat, yo. Y'all see that sweat on my forehead? Gotta have a little Graham Hancock in there. Little Graham Hancock. Graham Hancock. Mm-hmm. A little Graham Hancock. Mm-hmm. he got a, yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all seen that book on the last video too, because I was talking about the series that he has. It's an 8-part series on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse. Man, y'all make sure y'all go watch it. If not, y'all start watching Ancient Aliens, The Chosen, Ancient Apocalypse, and then find you some Dr. Greer, Unacknowledged, The Cosmic Hoax, and all them other ones. Find Dr. Stephen Greer. Look him up, man. You'd be fascinated by his work. But this book right here, in one of my videos, I was talking about this book, and I said man, what did I call it? I called it man, I can't remember what I called it, but I said it wrong in one of my videos. I said it wrong in one of my videos. But this book is by an unknown author, and it's Alchemy Secrets Revised, or Revealed. I mean, the Book of Aquarius, and it's about the Philosopher's Stone. It's about the Philosopher's Stone. Y'all check it out. I'll check that book out. Pretty amazing book. And then I only have 3 books by this person. Man, if y'all ever looked anything up by this person or read anything by this person, prepare to have y'all's world rocked. Y'all's mind blown. Y'all world rocked and mind blown. Dolores Cannon. I only got 3 of her books in my collection right now. Yeah, pretty healthy book too right there. Make sure y'all check out Dolores Cannon. But make sure that some of this stuff is, if you're not open to it or awakened to it already, some of this stuff can be pretty heavy. It can be pretty heavy and even traumatizing sometimes. If you're not prepared for this type of stuff, it can traumatize you. It sure can. It can traumatize you. Just make sure you're prepared and you're ready for some of this stuff. Some of this stuff can traumatize you. It has the possibility to, anyways. We're getting to the end of the collection, y'all. I know it was a long one. Could you imagine if I went through and read all the contents and everything? This is an amazing book. I recommend y'all pick y'all up a copy of this too. Every one of these books I recommend you get you a copy of. Every one of these books. Every one of these books I recommend you get you a copy of. Get out of my way, Cord. He has a big book that this is a part of, and I want that book. I just haven't been able to get it yet. There ain't nothing on the back of that, so I ain't gonna show it. This is an amazing book. It's the Indians book. Songs and Legends of American Indians. This is an amazing book because it's full of history and their music. It's full of music. It's amazing. It's an amazing book. Oh, and show the back of it. By Dover Publisher. All right. And I'm gonna get all these thin books out, but I'm gonna show y'all these other two bigger ones first, so I can go ahead and put them back, and then I'll put in these smaller ones. This one, the only astrology book you'll ever need. It's an amazing book too, y'all. And it tells you a little bit of everything about a little bit of everything. I know I ain't giving y'all no details into nothing, am I? Yeah, there's a reason why I do that. So you can go read it for yourself. Look it up for yourself. That's the reason I do it. Because if you're really into it, just go look it up. You probably already have looked it up. Gotta have some Nikola Tesla down there. Yeah. Only thing I'm missing is some Newton and some Newton and Albert Einstein. 12 Laws of Human. Laws of the Universe. "12 Laws of Karma." Metaphysics of Astrology. Here's another version of The Art of War that my beautiful wife got for me too. The Astral Plane. Magical Protection. Magic with a K. And last but not least, the Gateway Experience. CIA Declassified. But that's it. That is every book in my collection that I have so far. Like I say, that's just the tip of the iceberg considering what I still need. I mean, just in my saved later on Amazon, I have at least 500 books that's in there. And that's not including everything that I have written down, screenshotted, or anything like that. That's just what I have in my Amazon cart. There are still a lot of books left to add to this collection. But even all these books, they serve a purpose. For me, anyways. I love books, for one. I love to read. I love expanding my knowledge about these type of things. And yeah. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Get back out to it. I love y'all. God bless you. Comment on the videos. Like the videos. Share the videos. And y'all have an amazing day. Always remember, I love you. And God bless you. I love you. And God bless you. Y'all stay safe. Always. And always remember, if you see somebody that needs help, help them. Just help them. That's all you got to do. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. God bless you.